Hi people, welcome to Blue K Jazz Dance. This is me doing my dub dancing. One of the key things people don't know, many of the UK jazz dancers, the small seeds of steps came from Jamaican culture, reggae culture. I came from, my dad's Jamaican and mum's Grenadian, calypso culture. Dub music came out in 1973 that transformed how we danced as an individual. Reggae dancing was here, shuffle, all those type of things. In 1973, I was starting to go to my first summer schools. I went to summer schools from 73 to 86, which were black summer schools, where we got re-education. What happened in Britain, we were getting a miseducation about our black culture. We were told that black people were inferior. That did nothing good. Learn Western culture. Well, in black summer schools, it was around great African Americans, great Caribbean people. We learned the history of the certain people, freedom fighters, educators, activists. We learned all about them, as well as we did English, extra English and maths, and dancing was a huge part of what we did. Yeah, I was a dub dancer, and many dub dancers ended up being UK jazz dancers. UK jazz dance umbrella term for UK underground lifestyle cultures and movements, okay? But the small seeds came from the early dances our parents gave us that led to giant steps to developing jazz, fusing them styles. But what happened, the freedom, the inhibition to engage in dance, or looking at dance in general, came from our parents' Grenadian culture, my mum's Grenadian culture and my dad's Jamaican culture. And here I'm doing a piece to show people, still dance dub. Dub still is relevant to who I am, because what happened, dub released us. It gave us a consciousness. It was a conscious meditative music. Reggae was unconscious meditative. It was against Babylon society at large. So things like get up for your right, get up, stand up, don't give up the fight, important to me as an individual. Very, very important. Let's see, can we continue this? Continue my development. What happened, this is a piece I created to try and inspire a woman called Dora Cruz to dance with me as an individual. I'm thinking of dancing with her, and I wanted to collaborate, and the whole idea was I send her a video of the music I like dancing, and then what she does, she sends me a video back. She sends me a track that she likes of her dancing, but the idea is for her to dance. Imagine that she's dancing with me as an individual. Do you understand? And then what I do, I send the videos off to a dance editor, and then he puts them together. And so what's nice about the pieces, you can see that we're collaborating with each other. We might be far from separate, but ideas for me, for her to dance, imagining she is opposite me right now as an individual. Do you understand? And what I do with her video, I imagine I'm dancing opposite her, and I think about the clothes that she's wearing, where she is and where she's at. Do you know what I'm saying? Her feeling, her temperament. So the whole idea is that cooperative, collaborative process, what I put over, and that's what I'm about and everything. So this is me, like I said, and the piece I'm dancing is a beautiful piece. I love it. It was a piece to inspire her, actually, as an individual. I'm waiting for her to come back to work with me, because she's working at the moment, so she doesn't have the time. When I spoke to her, she was quite tired, so as an individual. But what I was glad I've done the piece, and it stands up as a piece that can be done solo. But what happened, the way I'm moving is from dancing with Dora Cruz actually in clubs, because that's where we dance together. Plus we've danced together on stage for an amazing movement that was here from 2009 to 2018 called Mixed Movement. Me and her danced together as an individual. She very much has a strong understanding of African dance. She's an actress herself, a dancer, a performer like me. So I'm a dance artist, and it was nice. I was reading an article saying what's the difference, the importance of what's the difference between a dancer and a sports person. The dancer is an artist. And I talked about our frame of work is not about winning. It's about, one, opening people's minds, raising people's consciousness, challenging things. So it's quite interesting. It's nice when people talk sports, it's about winning as an individual. But I knew sports, it developed more than that, because I come from sports background. Sports is around also promoting positive images, and that's what positive images of who you are, your excellence, your pride, your commitment, your strength, your courage, your confidence, your creativity. That's what that does. So I would have added to that because that's what dance does. I use dances to encourage people to dance. Because a lot of people stop dancing because they were miseducated that, dance was just dancing. It wasn't. It's one of the number one activities to prevent dementia, keep your cardio, keep you in healthy condition, make you feel happy, beat low moods, keep your morale high, collaborate, self-express one's emotion positively, send your creative or your negative energy into something positive, catapult your negative experiences into something positive. So many things that dance does. The society did not educate people correctly, and so what's happened has been individuals, they've given up dance and lost the pattern. So a lot of people love to watch Netflix. I watch Netflix, but I still dance. But a lot of people are sitting down now, becoming couch potatoes. Do you understand? Because they're addicted to the programs. And what happened is we've got a problem because obesity has come huge, and a lot of younger people are following the parents. A lot of parents have said to dance, dancing. I was like, wow, really? But COVID-19, COVID 2020, people are starting to realize, oh my God, what happens? My breathing is gone. My breathing's going badly and breathing badly at this moment because you don't do no activity. And one of the most simplest and freest activities that you could do is actually dancing. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've had a pattern of always doing it because I'm doing it as a lifestyle. So I try to introduce as many people to the lifestyle, and I always have. I introduce them to, look, this is a stage. I go to theatre. Oh, do you? I go to musicals. Do you? Yes, I do. I go to this. I go to festivals. I go to very much vintage events. I've been involved in vintage events since a very early age, people, performing in them, going to watch them, choreographing for them as an individual, being involved in competitions as an individual. So many things are involved to do with dance. I'm the least person to be in a dance studio. That's the most important thing I'm trying to share with people. It takes a lot of effort to go to a dance studio. I tell people, I've always done it from home, basically, environments around my home. Twice I've been in higher education. The first distress management activity was dance. And I basically set up a dance school everywhere I've gone in the world. I've always found a space where I go and dance. Some park, some car park, mainly not dance studios. It's probably a space that, because dance studios have a different perspective for me. I'm not putting against nothing dance studio because I've danced in dance studios. I like to be in spaces and places where I'm going to relate to people who are not around actually dancing, thinking about dancing from a different perspective of just go in, someone gives you what you got, do what you're doing. I'm more into free dancing, so a lot of festivals I've been involved in dancing, which has been very important. Oh, here's me again doing another track. Actually, this is a track I did for Dora Cruz again. I did two. I sent her. This is one I wanted to. It was a crazy one. Yeah, beautiful. For Dora Cruz, it's quite interesting that's come up because the other one was one like a smooth one. We've seen the way I dressed. This is one like more urban clothes. And we wearing the mask. The COVID mask was important. Do you understand? But it's a different vibe. I wanted to create. And like I said, I'm waiting for Dora to get back to me, Dora de Cruz to get back to me as an individual to share. And this is the way working with dancers during COVID. Now we can't get together, but that shouldn't impede us from creativity. Because one of the key things we have to do is keep our creativity is very important as an individual. And I love doing it because what happened, I reviewed, these are all live improvisational performances. I didn't know what they looked like beforehand. And what I've been doing is looking at them and editing them. And I keep a diary, and I want to share with people, this is what I did during COVID-20 to keep my own sanity as an individual. When you don't get to dance with people, you're surprised how you feel as a person. Do you understand? As an individual. Boom. Do you know what I'm saying? But because I had the discipline from very young age to practice in the home, or around the home, or etc., I've always kept that up. Knowing that it's going to improve my cardio, knowing that it's going to improve my breathing, knowing it's going to improve how I feel about myself, knowing that's going to improve when I go out, it's going to improve my bone density, it's going to improve my strength, natural strength. One of the things that happens is, as an individual, improves one's natural strength, it improves one's creativity, improves